The alliance of desperation. The twin suns of Virellia bled across the horizon like molten fire. Once, this world had been a paradise. Crystalline oceans, lavender forests, and sky cities built on light. Now its beauty was dying. A cosmic plague known as a nullstorm devoured everything, turning life into static dust. Princess Sarai Valthera, heir to the throne of Virellia, watched the horizon from the grand balcony of the Oral Citadel. She was the last hope of her people, and she knew it. Her emerald skin shimmered faintly in the fading light, reflecting the grief of a world collapsing around her. "Your Highness," said General Reinar, bowing deeply, "the Council awaits your decision. The humans are waiting." Sarai closed her eyes. The humans, a race her people once dismissed as primitive, but now they held the one thing Virellia needed. The core singularity, an ancient energy source discovered on Earth, capable of stabilizing entire star systems. There was one condition. The human fleet commander, Captain Orion Kane, demanded a union, a marriage of Sarai herself, to seal the alliance. It wasn't political greed that drove him. The record said he refused titles and riches. His reasoning was cryptic. The future of two species should be bound not by trade, but by trust. To her council, it was absurd. To Sarai, it was her world's last chance. So, under the blazing suns of Virellia, amid chants and holographic ceremonies, an alien princess married a human soldier. But what neither of them knew was that the bond they formed would awaken something beyond both worlds, something sleeping in the marrow of creation itself. Middle, the awakening of the bond. Life aboard the Star Cradle, the hybrid Virelian human flagship, was awkward at first. The crew respected the union, but whispers followed them. That Sarai had married for politics, that Orion was a fool blinded by alien beauty. Orion, however, was different from any human Sarai had known. He was quiet, deliberate, and strangely perceptive. He didn't treat her like a fragile relic. He sparred with her, challenged her philosophies, and laughed in the face of her regal composure. One night, as they traveled to the Nebular Veil, a region thick with quantum storms, Sarai watched him repair a damaged stabilizer with his bare hands, guiding the ship through gravitational turbulence. "You could have died," she said sharply. He smiled faintly. "Sometimes you don't need to understand the system. You just need to feel where it wants to move." Those words stayed with her. Days later, when the null storm flared again, consuming an entire Virelian outpost, Sarai broke. In the observation deck, her composure shattered like glass. "It's hopeless," she whispered. "Even your core singularity won't stop this. It's feeding on the quantum structure of existence." Orion stepped closer. "Then maybe we don't fight it with science," he said quietly. "Maybe it's something else." As he touched her hand, the ship's lights flickered once, twice, and a wave of luminous energy rippled through the hull. The sensor screamed as readings spiked off the charts. What did you do?" she gasped. "I don't know," he said, staring at the faint glow crawling up his arm. Over the next days, strange things began to happen. Wherever Orion and Sarai were near each other, matter behaved unpredictably. Time dilation slowed, gravity bent, and once, a dead plant in the medical bay bloomed into radiant life. Sarai consulted the Virelian cod.